The enemy of focus is the noise. I'm Suzanne Rath, and you're listening to Endures for your daily dose of endurance, leadership, and life lessons. Yesterday, I spoke about some of the barriers to productivity that we might actually think are productive. And today, I'm actually preparing the finishing touches of a presentation I'm giving to our local Chamber of Commerce. And it's got me thinking a little bit more about focus. Now, unshakable focus is one of my core outcomes that I'm most passionate about. The other two are unstoppable momentum and actualized potential. And focus is really at the back of everything. For us to achieve anything in life, we have to have focus on just what matters and be able to delete the rest. But what I've been putting together is this little model around focus and where it sits within my whole performance pathway. So within my pathway, I've got 9 core catalysts, and really all of these things together are so essential to achieve those 3 outcomes. And for me, focus really sits at the top of this pyramid. When we look at the second idea of anchoring conviction, first of all, we need the vision, then we need to know where we're going, and we need to anchor it to our values, to, what really matters to us, to something that gives us a sense of purpose, to something that's meaningful. And so under anchoring conviction, really, I feel like focus sits at the top of this pyramid. But lots of us talk about focus. So when we talk about productivity, we've got all these productivity apps and these things that are meant to improve our focus. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the work we do is purposeful. We can be fully focused on our email inbox for 3 hours, achieving absolutely nothing that's moving the needle, but feeling busy and, finishing our day going, oh, so busy, I got so much done. But, really, again, not moving closer towards that big vision. But for focus to take place, I really nailed this down to 3 core outcomes. And those are that we're in alignment with our values. So the work we're doing, the tasks we're doing, how we're choosing to invest our time, that aligns with our values. The second thing is healthy boundaries, and healthy boundaries underpin everything. So you can't have focus, momentum, and achieve your potential without having healthy boundaries. And the third thing that's essential for focus is directional certainty. And so the definition that I've come up with that I really am loving for focus and why it's so meaningful is that it's this internal authority that's anchored to our chosen future. And that's what really makes focus matter. That's what really makes it count. That's what really makes all the difference from focus on something that really isn't all that important to focus on something that ultimately is going to lead to us achieving big things in life, or, moving closer towards our vision, moving closer to what matters, so that ultimately we create a life and leave a legacy doing things that we look back on with nostalgia. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for more from Endures. Bye.